2. So in this video, I want to share a practice that was very powerful for me when I was awakening my intuition. So I think part of spirituality is feeling connected with your divine inner guidance. This is really the part of you that's connected to God or the universe or that infinite intelligence. And when we can start to trust that connection, that's when we can surrender, we can let go, we can feel supported. And so this is a practice that I started implementing years ago, and it has strengthened my ability to trust myself and to trust my intuition so much, so much. And so this is a super simple, easy, attractive habit. That's why I really wanted to share it with all of you, because I was like, this is an easy thing to implement. It doesn't take a lot of time or effort, and it's fun, and you get an immediate reward. So what am I talking about? This is asking yourself a question and allowing yourself to answer the question. So the great thing to do is to start with really simple questions. Like, for example, like, should I go and get coffee, or should I make coffee at home? Like, should I go out and get coffee, or should I make coffee at home? Should I wear the blue shirt, or should I wear the pink shirt? And so it's like simple things where there's like one option or another, or it could be like yes or no. Like, should I go on a walk or not? Yes or no. Like something very simple, a yes or no question, or a like either or kind of question that isn't gonna make like a huge difference. Like, it's not gonna be like really rock the boat if you do one as opposed to another. Like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think everything matters, but it's not like should I sell the house or not? Like, you can eventually get to questions like that, and you can actually trust yourself with your intuition to know the answer. But this is a practice to start implementing, like asking yourself, instead of, once again, we're talking about pouring the energy and the tension inward instead of outward. So instead of reaching out to somebody else, sending someone a message, calling someone up, reaching out to somebody in your home, reaching out to even like your mentor or your spiritual leader and saying like, what do you think I should do? Start asking yourself these questions. And this can start with like very simple questions, like I said. So we're always outsourcing, and it's not that we can't get wisdom and insight from other people. I've received so much inspiration and so much guidance, either directly or indirectly, from other people, from other teachers, from other inspired beings out there, from books. Like, I'm always gleaning inspiration and motivation from others. But there can get to this point where we're just always looking outside of ourselves for the answer. And this is, once again, sending the energy outwards, scattering our energy, and it's decreasing our magnetism. If we are a sovereign being that trusts ourselves to know what's best for us, trusts ourselves to take aligned actions, trust our inner guidance, our gut feelings, like, this is a very powerful place to be, to embody. It is a very powerful place to show up in the world. Not constantly like uncertain, scattered, asking everybody else because I don't know and I can't trust myself, but really stepping into my value and saying, I have the answer. I have that intuitive guidance because I am a sovereign being. So this practice is really, really powerful for you to start to hone that skill, to start to hone that energy, start embodying that really like strong sense of self-worth, because there's nobody that knows what you need better than you. If you are not already part of Own Your Value and you want to be, and you want to be part of the daily accountability and all that goodness, go to kateinparadise.com/value for more information. And those of you that are in the community, I would love to hear from you in the group if any of you are going to be adopting this as your spiritual habit, because literally it takes 1 minute. So what I do is I write down the question in my journal. You could even type it into your phone if you don't have a journal with you, no excuses. And you could even just say it. I think it's really powerful to write it down and then take a moment to feel the answer. And my invitation for you is not to like analyze and strategize the answer, but to feel the answer. And oftentimes that first intuition hit, if you can go with that, if you can allow yourself to make that choice to say like, okay, this is my first instinct says this, and just go with that and see how your day unfolds. See how it feels because you made that choice just from a gut feeling, from that first intuitive feeling. In tests, they see that the energy of our heart space is actually faster than the brain. So when things come into our field and we react to them energetically, our brain actually reacts later than our heart. So oftentimes that first instinct, that first feeling is actually you being more connected with yourself and less in your mind, less strategizing, less trying to figure it out, less trying to problem solve, like what's the best answer, because this is not your intuition. Your intuition is down here in your body. So when you're answering the question, I invite you to try to stay in your body, not think about the answer, feel the answer. Feel what comes forward and then write down yes or no. I'm going out to get coffee, I'm making coffee at home, whatever it is. So I'd love to hear if you guys have any questions about this. I'd love to hear some of the answers that you got if you are practicing this. I will see you in the group. This is Kate in Paradise, and I see you shining.